Welcome to Goosebumps. Hey guys, I know it's getting scary. Don't be too scared. Slappy's only moved and talked once, right? Alright, pay close attention. We're on chapters 15 and 16. Pay close attention so you can do the activities at the end. Let's get started. Chapter 15. He's not alive. That's crazy. That's impossible. Ian shoved the dummy onto the edge of the bed. Slappy's eyes glazed blankly into the sunlight from the window. Ian squeezed the dummy's middle, testing it. Slappy didn't react at all. No way he's alive. Ian turned and lowered his feet to the floor. A shrill scream from downstairs made him jump up. Was that Molly screaming? He took off, his bare feet slapping the rug, his heart pounding. He took the stairs two at a time. Another scream rang out from the kitchen. He burst through the living room to the dining room to see Molly, red-faced, waving her doll in the air. Her dad stood on the counter, hands on his waist. "Molly, what's wrong?" Ian demanded. "Look at her! Just look!" Molly screamed. She waved the doll in Ian's face. "You know what's wrong." Ian squinted at the doll as Molly jabbed it at him. Abigail's head was turned backwards again. "Ian, how could you do that to your sister?" his dad demanded angrily. "It took me an hour to fix that doll's head, and now you think it's funny to twist it around again?" But, Ian sputtered, "do you have any idea how valuable the doll is?" Mr. Barker asked. "How can you be so mean?" Molly wailed. Were you trying to break Abigail's head off?" "No way!" Ian cried. "I didn't." Miss Barker appeared, fastening the belt to her robe. "Ian, we know you want to win the talent contest on Saturday, but you have to play fair." "But I didn't do it!" Ian screamed. "Read my lips. It wasn't me. I didn't touch Molly's doll." "Ha!" Molly cried. She brought her face up close to his and shouted it again. "Ha!" Ian made a disgusted face. "Your breath smells like you ate a dead mouse," he said. "I don't care," Molly cried. "Mom and Dad didn't twist the doll's head, did they? You're the only one in the house, Ian, so stop being such a liar." "Hand me the doll," Mr. Barker said. "I'll take her downstairs and see what I can do. We have to be careful that the head doesn't completely snap off." Molly handed Abigail to him. Ian saw his mom studying him. "She's looking at me like some kind of criminal," he thought. But then he had a brain flash. He suddenly knew who had twisted Abigail's head around. Chapter 16. "You did it!" Ian screamed at his sister. "You turned the doll's head. I know it." Molly spun around, her eyes wide with shock. "Huh? Are you joking?" "I know you did it," Ian said, jabbing her with his pointer finger. She danced away from him. "Mom, feel Ian's head. He must have a really high fever. Listen, dumbhead, why would I break my own doll?" "To make me look bad," Ian said. "You wanted to make Mom and Dad think I did it, that I was trying to cheat to win the contest. So you wrecked your own doll." "Liar!" Molly screamed. "You liar!" "Stop it right now." Miss Barker stepped between them. "Break it up. Stop being awful to each other. Do you hear me?" She shook her head. "How are we ever going to make it to the talent night?" "What's the big deal? It's just a family get-together." "You know, Ian," said Molly, sneering, "he has to win everything." Miss Barker pressed her hand over Molly's mouth. "Stop. Truce. Enough, you two. I mean it." She spun around. "I put breakfast on the table. Go eat." Ian and Molly started towards the breakfast table, but stopped when they saw the grinning figure ahead already sitting there. "Oh, wow!" Ian cried as the table came into focus. Two glasses had been tipped over, and puddles of orange juice covered the table. The eggs from Molly's plate were smeared all over the tablecloth. The seat of Mr. Barker's chair was covered in spilled ketchup. Slappy sat propped up in Molly's chair, grinning at them, the ketchup bottle in one hand. Ian saw that the dummy had eggs smeared on both of his cheeks. No one said a word. Mom, Dad, and Molly stared hard at Ian. Ian took a step back. You can't think I did this, he cried in a trembling voice. You can't! You can't! And we'll find out who they think did it tomorrow when we read chapters 17 and 18. All right, go do your activities, and we'll see you tomorrow for chapters 17 and 18.